What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Elizabeth Myers, back with another unboxing video. We've been gone for 3 years, but ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, I'm back. So I haven't done an unboxing video in a really long time because I don't subscribe to Erin Condren anymore, and they don't even make seasonal surprise boxes anymore, I think. So I just haven't really done any of that, and as a result, I'm not nearly as organized, and I haven't done any videos. But popular demand from my students who are probably making fun of me, and also we're on like day 5 of being snowed in, so I'm bored out of my gourd. So we're going to do an unboxing of a different subscription box that I have, Mrs. Quilty. I know that quilting is a really old lady habit to have, and that's okay because I have fun and radically accept myself, and so here we are. So here we go. Ba-da-ba! All right, right off the bat, Mrs. Quilty always comes with a little brochure that tells us all the different patterns that we can do and all the different little blocks that we can make and blah, blah, blah. And so we'll look at this last because there's spoilers. All right, so I haven't seen this yet. Let's see. Ooh, purple. Purple's the theme this year, this season, I guess. Okay, so Mrs. Quilty comes with, I don't know how many fat quarters. They come with 16 fat quarters and a fun little surprise also every single month. And fat quarters are really just really small pieces of fabric that you can cut up and make quilts with. So you don't have to buy an entire yard. You can buy, usually it's like a 10 by 10 inch piece. These are, I'm sorry, they're even bigger, 21 by 18 inches. So let's take a look. We have this really beautiful daisy print, which I say is really beautiful, but the more I look at it, looks kind of like you're 8 years old. So that's fun. Good solid gingham. This is not plaid, this is gingham. Good solid gingham print. You can use this kind of as the baseline or the backdrop for bigger prints. So I will definitely be using this. This is another one that makes me look like I'm 8. That's fine. That's fine. All my friends are having babies. They will need adolescent quilts. This is cute. Now, I do like this. I'm a really big fan of this print. This is really, really cute. I like how it's very neutral with pops of color. I definitely prefer that. It looks a lot less busy when you have a really neutral background with pops of color, so on board with that. Here's another nice, really neutral print. It's got dots and stripes. You can use, I'm definitely going to use that. Oh, this looks like grandma. Honestly, super cute, but big grandma vibes. So we'll see. I'm going to have to find like a really serious project for that, I think. Now this is cute. This is what I would be working with. Yes. This is a kind of a smaller print, so it can look really busy on bigger blocks. But honestly, I love it. So we're definitely going to be using this one. And lastly, another grandma print. Check that out. I love the detail like on this particular flower, but as a whole, oh, okay, 50-50 split. Here's the other set. Looks exactly like the first set. They always do. Fabric is really, really expensive. So at first I was really bummed out that this particular subscription only came with fabric and one other thing. But honestly, it's a ton of fabric, and I could probably make like a full-blown baby quilt out of just the fabric that they provide if I really felt like it all went together. Which honestly, it usually doesn't. Usually I have to supplement because they have so many prints. Your quilt would look so busy. So usually I have to supplement with a solid when I use Mrs. Quilty fabric. But I love using it nonetheless. Honestly, it goes really, really well. It's really, really smooth. What the frickety frack is this? What on earth is this? What is this? Oh. There's a pokey thing inside. Ah! Do you see that? Well, let me put a pokey thing inside. What the? There's a pokey thing inside of there. Do you see the pokey? Maybe you can't see the pokey thing inside of there. But like, what the heck is this? Okay. Plastic tube thing, quilting, retractable. Oh, it's a needle threader. Hold on, it's a needle threader. What? Hold on. This thing is supposed to be able to thread this needle with this thread. So let's check this out real quick. First, you are supposed to thread your machine like normal. And now, hook it through the top, put it through the edge, push down, hook it through the thing, put it down the middle. Ah! Attempt number 3. Hook it over the machine, put it down the middle. It's not working. It's not working. I knew this tool was a bust. Okay, so this tool, not the best, but I have gotten other tools that have been really phenomenal. I get quilting clips, I got quilting pins for when you put the sandwich together. And so even though this one is a bust, this is the first bust that I've had in one of these boxes, and I've had like 6 boxes so far. Okay, well that was fun. Before we go, let's look really quickly through the Mrs. Quilty brochure for this month. Usually, honestly, I get it just for the patterns in the back, but we got patterns, we got more patterns, we got instructions, so that's really great. This subscription box is like $35 a month. Honestly, if you want to get into sewing, if you are new to sewing, I definitely recommend this subscription box because everything that they teach you how to make is really, really simple. And they teach you how to make 1 quilt square per box. And so you can learn kind of step by step, and you have plenty of fabric to mess up on. So I definitely would recommend this subscription box, especially if you're new to quilting. And right quick before we go, I'm going to show you one quilt square that I was making on my own while we were in this snowstorm. Okay, so if you are one of my students, you probably recognize this. It is what is on the back of my denim jacket. I made that quilt square too, and I made a totally identical quilt square because the one on the back of my denim jacket was a rough draft, and I didn't do it exactly the way I liked it. Everything didn't line up quite right. Some of the seams came undone. So I have made a new one because I loved the pattern. This is a full quilt square, right? This is the pattern that gets replicated over and over again on the quilt. And so I made this. I am going to permanently fasten it to the back of my denim jacket to give it a bit of character. So that's what a quilt square is. Here is all of our new fabric to make a spring square and a fun little new tool for my sewing machine. Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. I can't wait to see you again in 3 years for the next one, and enjoy that snow day, and definitely do the snow dance because I might be bored, but I don't want to go back to school either. Bye.